Today I'll be talking about family-friendly places to visit in Adelaide on Sundays before 11 a.m. Hi, I'm Dani and this is Practical Mummy Loves Luxury. Welcome to my series of videos for new or expecting parents. You might be wondering about why I'm making a video on such a specific topic. So the story is, when my daughter was around 11 months old, I was trying to get her to drop her 9 a.m. nap, because if she took a 9 a.m. nap, that would affect her sleep for the rest of the day. So I needed to find some sort of stimulating activity to do around 9 a.m. so that I could delay this nap till about 11 a.m. And this was not a problem for any other day. For example, on Saturdays, there's tons of activities for children to do before 11 a.m. However, in Adelaide, on Sundays, most things are closed up till 11 a.m. So over time, I developed this list and I'm hoping that this will be helpful to someone who might be in the same situation as me. And of course, with these places, you can visit them on any other day as well. I hope you enjoy this video and let's get started. In terms of the places to visit, I've divided it to places that you can visit in any weather and places that you can go in awful weather that we sometimes get in Adelaide. Sometimes we get really cold, windy days, and some of our hot summer days, it can be 30 degrees by 9 a.m. Starting with places you can go in good weather. One very obvious place to take a child is your local playground. And the activities that a child can do at a playground is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm going to move right along to the next place you can visit, which is the Torrens River. I personally like to park around the restaurant called Red Ochre. It's a really beautiful walk. You can sit down for a picnic and there's some pelicans to check out as well. The next place is the Botanical Gardens. And that's a very beautiful place. There's lots of things to check out. There's areas for picnics. There's a restaurant and a cafe. And if your child rides a scooter, you can bring one in there as well. Right next to the Botanical Gardens is the Adelaide Zoo. I personally love the Adelaide Zoo. There's so much that a child can do there. It's open every single day of the year, including Christmas and New Year. Other than checking out the animals, there's also a petting area and a playground. And of course, I can't skip mentioning the Monarto Safari Park, which is associated with Adelaide Zoo. If you have an annual Adelaide Zoo pass, that will give you access to Monarto Safari Park as well. It is a much larger animal park and you get to see more exotic animals like rhinoceros, cheetahs and bisons. Monarto Zoo is also open all year round. The next really nice place is Waterfall Gully. So Waterfall Gully has a walking trail and lots of adults walk it for a challenge. If your little one is very young, you may have to carry them in a baby carrier. However, it's not necessary to do the walk. Yourself and your family can just do a little walk around near the waterfall. The next option is visiting beaches. Adelaide has beautiful beaches, not to mention relatively empty compared to our eastern states. There's Glenelg, there's Henley Beach, there's Semaphore Beach. The options are endless. And which child doesn't love the beach? It's like going to a giant sandpit. You can also fly kites and go swimming in the water. The next place is Himeji Gardens. So Himeji Gardens is on South Terrace and it's this beautiful, quaint, little Japanese garden. It's one of my favorite places. We had some professional family photos taken there and they turned out absolutely beautiful. The next place is Handorf Farm Barn. This is an awesome place for children to visit, especially after the age of 2. There's a lot of hands-on things that they can do, like milking cows and feeding the animals. Also available are pony rides and tractor rides. And they also have a peacock. The next place is Cleland Wildlife Park. This is also a beautiful wildlife park to visit. My favorite place in this wildlife park is this relatively large enclosure that has a ton of kangaroos in it. You can enter it and you can mingle with the kangaroos. There's also these other smaller animals. I don't know if they're potoroos or bilbies, but they kind of just run wild in the wildlife park and they just run around your feet as you're exploring the wildlife park. The next place is Adelaide Farmers Market in Wayville. It's a great place to get really fresh produce and to sit down to have a snack. If you remember Poe from MasterChef, she has a shop at the market and I really enjoy her paella. Moving on to places that you can take a child in bad weather. My first suggestion is an indoor playground. So in Adelaide, there is Lollipops Playland in Croydon, Crocs Play Centre at Kilburn, and Wacky Warehouse in Newton. So it's an indoor play center. There's tons of huge obstacles for kids to play with. There's also a toddler area for very young children. Parents enter for free, and of course it is an enclosed air-conditioned area, so it's temperature regulated. You don't have to worry about rain or the hot sun except when you get back to your car. The next place is Bunnings. I know this is a bit of a surprising one, but yes, Bunnings opens at 9 a.m. on Sundays, and you could drop in to get a couple of things that you need for yourself. Personally, I like walking around the plants with my daughter. Bunnings does have an indoor play area. However, I understand that you need to be 4 years old and above to be allowed into the play area. And given the recent pandemic, the last time I checked, the play area was still closed to the public. But hopefully that might open again. The next place is the Adelaide Central Markets. I personally really love the Central Markets. There's tons of stuff to look at and tons of fresh produce. On Sundays, it is voluntary trading day. They did kick it off at the start of 2020, but reversed it due to the pandemic. I understand that voluntary trading on Sunday will start again on the 11th of October 2020. By the time this video is published, it should have started. It tends to be less busy on Sundays, and I love just sitting around at a cafe with my daughter enjoying a baby chino. And of course, on market trading days, it is free parking for the first hour. I can't believe I almost forgot to talk about this place. So this place you can visit at any time of the day. I've just come from the bakery on O'Connell in North Adelaide. This bakery is open 24/7. I've got in this bag chili cheese kranskis, which I absolutely love. I've got one here for myself and one for my husband. If you ask me, they also have the best banana bread in the country. Now, when I say the best banana bread in the country, I mean that it is the yummiest. Whether it is healthy or not, that I cannot guarantee. I have a whole loaf here and it weighs like a brick, and I'm pretty sure that's because it is full of yummy, yummy butter. In my next video, I'm going to be showing you toys that you can get at a toy library. In the meantime, feel free to enjoy these videos over here. If you like this video, do like and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!